In today's video, we're going to go through if Take 5 oil change franchises make money. So for those that are not familiar with the Take 5 oil change brand, they aim to be the neighborhood go-to oil change spot. They've been around for 35 years now. They're now operating in half the United States. They let you also stay in the comfort of your car or truck while you change your oil. That's in 10 minutes or less. They try to make it as enjoyable and as quick as possible. They were awarded the #1 customer satisfaction for aftermarket quick oil changes 2 years in a row for JD Power and Associates. So pretty impressive accolades. Take 5 oil change expanded to over 800 locations across the United States and Canada as of the end of 2022, with over 950 additional locations in the pipeline. So they have a lot of growth ahead and a target to hit 1,700 plus locations in the coming years. Take 5 oil change is owned by Driven Brands. Driven Brands is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ, largest automotive aftermarket company in North America. So in addition to owning Take 5 oil change, which they bought in 2016 when they just had 65 locations, they added a ton of fuel to the fire to really get that unit count up to 800 plus in just 6 years. The parent company, Driven Brands, also is well-known car care company in their portfolio, such as Maaco and Meineke. They charge for Take 5 $40 to $75 for an oil change, which is a little steep. A lot of complaints online. One guy mentioned they bought out the local station, rebranded it as a Take 5. They had it for years, and the prices went up significantly when the station break. The brand that they had bought and converted to a Take 5 changed to Take 5, and essentially you have some upset customers that were going to a oil change business under a different brand. Driven Brands comes in together with Take 5 Oil, is buying out mom and pops or chains that have 5, 10, 15 locations and converting them to Take 5. Not all the customers are happy, but I guess with the price tag, you get the convenience, right? In just 10 minutes or less. Now, moving on to the franchisees, people that want to open up a Take 5 benefit from the high prices that they charge. $730,000 to $1.3 million to open up a Take 5 oil change business. You have to have a net worth over $1.5 million. You need to be an experienced business owner or franchise owner of another brand who's looking to diversify, build wealth, and be first to your local market, have management experience and be open to mentoring, and have strong operations experience. Ongoing fees are a little high. Royalty 7% and marketing fee of 5% of gross sales. Median franchise sales, they did just over $1 million. So say you're running a profit margin of 20%, it could be 25, 30%, it could be less. You're making about $200,000. On $1 million investment, it's going to take you 6-7 years to recoup your initial capital back. If you're making profit margin less, say 10%, it could take you 10 plus years to recoup your initial capital back. You have one franchisee that does $2.5 million in sales on one single Take 5 location. He's probably running that at a 40% plus profit margin, making $1 million a year with oil changes. So pretty impressive. Going to be very location dependent, as well as how you're managing the business, as well as controlling the cost for that initial startup, where if you invested just $700K, $800K, you have the potential obviously to make your money back faster. When you do go to sell your Take 5 franchise, it's going to be tough to get $1 million back. It's mostly going to sell for $600K, $700K, $800K. But again, it's going to depend on if you have just one location. It's going to be more like that. If you have multiple locations, then the valuation can be above $1 million, even $1.5 million if you have multiple locations that you're looking to sell. Take 5 has a nice home with Driven Brands, as Driven Brands is a very profitable business with retained earnings $132 million in 2021. That being said, there is a lot of competition in the space like Jiffy Lube, as well as some emerging brands like Strickland Brothers 10-minute oil change. So keep an eye out on the incumbents as well as emerging players if you're looking to open up in your local market. Take a look. We have a lot of different oil change franchises on our website at vettedbiz.com for you to compare with Take 5. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know if there's another oil change franchise that we should take a look at.